Hey everyone, Corey from Aquarium Co-op. Another unboxing. I turned on a light that I haven't turned on in probably 2 or 3 years. It's the overhead light. It makes this room seem so different. I've only ever turned this light on before when it's like we flooded or something horrible's gone wrong, so we're kind of uneasy. But let's get to this unboxing. We got 5 boxes today. Someone went a little crazy. Must be my manager because I didn't order that much, but he did. So let's open her up. Box numeral uno. Heat packs. Ooh, nice and toasty. Nice and toasty. Good. Alright, here we go. Let's look what these are. They look cool already. Julitochromis dickerfeldi. These are for one of my employees. African cichlid, Lake Tanganyika. Very cool. I've got kind of an albino similar version, or at least a Julitochromis at home. I'm going to float these guys right over here for now, since they're going to an employee. Some Siamese algae eaters. We're going through a lot of these. Float these guys. 25 of them to be the total. Let's find some fun stuff here. What do we got here? Gold-faced compressiceps, also going to the same employee. Kind of makes sense. More Tanganyika cichlids. Kind of a fun tank he's putting together. Alright. Autosynclus. Not a lot of poop, but enough. We'll take it. Brigitae rasboras, also known as the chili rasbora. Got 50 of those. These are always a popular nano tank fish. You can check Rachel Leary's channel out. She did a species spotlight on them, I believe. Uh-oh, what are these? Ember tetras? Yep, these are the smallest ember tetras that I've ever been seen. So we're going to have to grow those out. I mean, I know they're a nano fish, but not that nano. And then cardinal tetras. Alright. Box number 1 done. Nothing too crazy. We'll get into box number 2. Moving on to box number 2. By the way, I'm going to put up above a link to the import order because everyone probably wants to see how stuff's doing. So here's the lemon tetras. Doing well. You know, they did really well, so that's kind of an update on those. And the cherry shrimp and the tigers and the celeste prolidenios, they all basically settled out after about 2 days. Wasn't the best shipment ever, but wasn't the worst either, so, you know, not too bad. Pull this open here. Both good. Alright, here we go. Let's find some interesting stuff here. I wish I had that in slow-mo, that rubber band, like going in front of the camera. Coolie loaches, gross. Nothing worse than a horde of coolie loaches. They're so squirmy. These are every pet store's worst nightmare because you got to catch these things back out. So we'll float those as well. Whiptail catfish. I know some people are waiting on the wait list for these. Yeah, looking good. Nice full bellies. I like to see that. That's good. Perfect. Float those guys. Pseudomonkey loaches, or SIDS, also known as a dwarf chain loach. Finally been selling some of these. We had a bunch sitting around, and just now people are finally realizing how cool they are for a dwarf loach. Good snail control if you want that. What do we have here? Some Psilocybe. We special ordered these Psilocybe in for a customer driving up from out of state. And so couldn't find them locally. Here we go. Awesome. He'll be tickled. They look good. Just starting to show some males. The ones with the black heads or black dorsal fin are going to turn into a male. Let's find a tank where we can put those away for this gentleman. Probably, wait, there's a bed in there. It can't be there. Gonna have to be over here, I suppose. Yeah, we'll have him living up there till he comes and picks him up. Stir-by corridoras. We got 18 of those. I want to take this time to officially apologize to Flynn's Fish Forum. Drove all the way down from Canada after asking me if we would have stir-bys, and I said, We always have stir-bys. We always have a ton. And he just so happened to get here and we didn't have stir-bys. So I feel horrible. I'm going to make it up to him. Look at his channel in the future. I think he's going to get a special fish room tour of my own fish room, and I'm going to give him the stir-by corridors out of my own tank they've been breeding, because making a trip from Canada, another country, to here, and then I don't have stir-by corries, brutal. But anyway, so that reminded me of that, because we've got some stir-bys here. We'll be repopulating the store at this point. And yeah, figures I had everything else but that. Darter tetras. I know we had people on the list waiting for these. These are kind of a really cool wild-caught tetra. Not very common. And they kind of walk around on their fins. Sometimes called like the walking kerosene and stuff like that. But they're cool. They kind of like perch on stuff like gobies, that type of thing. Green swordtails. Looking pretty good. Yeah. Saw a green swordtail over here too, I think. This is just a random quarantine tank. This is where stuff gets dropped off in this tank. And then we put it through meds, and we will sell it in the dollar a fish, you know, kind of orphan bin. But kind of a green swordtail female hanging out right there. But yeah. So anyway. And one last bag in this one. More stir-by corridoras. At least these ones came in really good, which is not good for Flynn, but you know. Alright, so I'm gonna open the next box. Why not? Box number 3, here we go. This looks like a fun one. What's in here? 50 Corridorus hasbrosus, one of the dwarf cories. I like to be doing well. Alright, I can dig that. Float more. L200, yeah, some green phantoms. These guys are cheap. We're gonna sell them like 25 bucks. I think we got 3 of those. Oh, here's L190s, so some royal plecos. This is probably just the box of plecos. Another L200. These are the kind of box I like to open. Mystery snails, those aren't plecos. Oh, I dropped that. Ooh. Another green phantom. Alright. What do we got over here? Frogs. There we go. Alright. Another L190, the royal pleco. Uh-oh. Not doing so well. That's a loss. Have to take a picture and submit it to the wholesaler. Because this is a wholesaler, unlike a transshipper, you can submit losses. And so we'll be doing that. Brocus splendens. Emerald cory. Some of the blue mystery snails. And last but not least in this box, more Brocus. Alright, so more emerald green cories. Sweet. Alright, I'm going to start getting these floating and we'll go to the next box. Here we go, box number 4. Whoa, that hit the camera. I hope Jimmy can slow that down. That literally hit the camera. It's kind of awesome. Alright, looks like we've got some more inverts of Singapore shrimp or bamboo shrimp. Look to be doing alright. What do we got next? Sunset honey grammies. Looking good. Always a bright, colorful fish, sells well. It's great for like the showpiece fish for like a nano community tank. Paleatus corridoras. Ooh, some hyphen going on in there. Someone will probably be stoked to get that. Some platies. Oh, that guy's real small. Some of these are real small. That's a little bit, you know, underwhelming when you see them that small compared to the rest, but what can you do? Gold rams. Haven't had these in a while, so I thought I'd bring some in. They don't sell that fast, but people do like to have them, so put it right there. Awesome. Looks like they've been fed maybe color enhancing food because the food is red. So we'll see. Threadfin rainbows. We've been sold out for a little while. I've been forgetting to order them. These are a cool, I don't want to say nano, but a smaller rainbow fish for sure. Do well in like 20-gallon tanks. Another dragon puffer. This guy's pretty sweet. I might have to bring me one of these home one of these days. I hope they stop selling so that way I can keep one. Because the last one, we got one in the store, but it's sold already. Auto water change system just kicked on again for I think the 3rd time today in the quarantine room. So that's always good. Let's get back to here. What do we got? Those are the rainbows. These are the Paleatus. I think there's one last bag. It is electric blue rams. All right. I don't know if I ordered those or ordered normals, but we've got them now. Electric blues. All right, I'll find a tank for those. We'll go on to box number 5. Box number 5, here we are. I'll get this to open up. Got some heat packs. All nice and toasty. Good. Gotta put this off the side, don't want to make a mess. Oh, I hate that. I hate when they use the ones that, when they get wet, they dissolve, because they turn this globby mess. And there's like, often water comes out of these. I mean, it's better for the environment, but if enough water gets out, it makes a giant soupy mess. So I gotta set the camera down because they're sticking to everything. So let me get this stuff out, and then we'll take a look at it. Go. Careful. Yeah, I was able to secure 12 more leopard frog plecos. I think this is it. I think I've tapped out every resource I had available at this point, which means we burned through in these 3 weeks, I think 52 of them. Yeah, there's 3, 6, yeah, there's gonna be 4 bags and 3 in each bag. So yeah, they look good though. They've been selling really well. And I've still got my group at home. So yeah, looking good though. Awesome. Alright, so I gotta work on getting all these fish actually into... Whoa, I almost lost a bag of leopard frog plecos there. But anyway, I gotta work on getting all these actually into water, get meds in there, and figure out where they're gonna go. And then we'll chime in, I'll show some other stuff off in the store. And so stay tuned for that. Here we go, 4th water change of the day going on. Can get meds in after that. Got the dragon puffer that just came in. What else do we have? We have the brain won't work. Darter tetras. There we go. Darter tetras. And they kind of, you know, sit up on plants and stuff like that. Kind of cool. And their pectorals are really long, so they can walk on them. You see that? So they can walk across the ground if they want. To make them special. Got the whiptails and the dwarf chain roosters in here. Got a bunch of the Hasbrosus cories here. This is from a different shipment, or all Florida flagfish. Cardinal tetras that came in today. Cardinal tetras from last week. Haven't gone out on the floor yet. Got black phantoms. Got some guppies. Got more guppies down here in quarantine. Let's see. There's that betta from a few weeks ago. I think you guys, we showed you that we were putting it through quarantine. It should go back out on the floor now. We've cured it. Took a couple weeks to get it healthy. Yeah, I'm sure there's more in here, but the platies went down here. There's rainbows. The threadfins went down here. There's the Paleatus and the sunset honey gouramis. What do we have out on the floor that's cool? From a different shipment that never got filmed. Got a little baby aqua puffer. So that guy's pretty neat. This little baby guy. We're putting him through meds over and over again just to make sure he gets dewormed. Yeah, I don't know if there's much more. We sold a lot of fish this weekend, so we're kind of understocked. But I brought in some more goldfish from home. You can see here there's a black ranchu. We've got just a ryukin right here. We've got, that's an aranda. We've got an ingot, calico ingot right there. And there's a big calico ryukin. So like that, we've got the Sarasa comets down here. There's a big cophifolia, that's what that plant is. It's all Anubias cophifolia. And of course, we've got Murphy. And what do you know, he wants to eat. I guess I should feed him. So let me grab some clams and we'll get to it. So here we go, we've got clams and we're ready for Murphy to go in beast mode. Make sure you listen. I think he swallowed that one. My little crushed coral factory. All the shells you can see, they're turned green. Just a little bit of algae grows on them, but he's eaten a lot of clams in his day. He's got a clam belly. Now he's gonna take a nap, probably. Oh, he probably still wants more. He's extra hungry today. He's just hamming it up for the camera. All right, well, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll do another unboxing, as you guys have seen. More next week. There's more videos coming out. You know, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, lots of stuff. Let me know what you like. Leave comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you in the next one.